We've been obsessed about privacy for as long as we can remember, right? It started with the cookie, and then it became about transmitting personal information over the internet.
You still find plenty of people that in 2010 aren't ready to be on Facebook, aren't ready to be on LinkedIn, aren't ready to be on Twitter. Those are the kind of people that probably are still not ready to have their corporate data living out in the cloud.
Before we introduced any kind of privacy settings, we definitely had a lot more feedback from our users, from the segment, and it was a minority segment that wanted to have a greater control over just who gets their plans.
From a privacy standpoint, we try and give you as much control as we can without being overwhelming.
I think if you frame your service as a, by default, public sort of thing, people are going to get that, and they're going to interact with it as such.
I'm big on Facebook and Twitter and blogging and photo sharing and all that stuff, so share.
There's a lot to be said for people's understanding that they sort of live two lives. There's the life stuff that they're going to share publicly, and there's stuff that they're going to keep private.
How many Foursquare friends have you got?
9,000.
Okay.
And 3,000 on Oana.
And Twitter?
130,000.
Right. Facebook?
1,700, and then 11,000 on my public page.
It knows where you've been, what you're doing, what you're going to be doing, what's your favorite location. Your calendar knows all this. So now it can be intelligent and start giving you suggestions of how to optimize your time, how to optimize your life.
So our first Notes customers actually had to put incentive programs in place for humans to get compensated for putting stuff into Notes databases. It's kind of the same with calendars.
I think that there has been a shift where people are realizing that the more open they are and the more they're sharing and connecting with people, the more value it's bringing to their lives.
Companies are hungry for that kind of SaaS business model and are willing to accept the risk to get the benefit of predictable service, always upgrading, fixed cost, and sort of all the other benefits.
If the pain is high enough, that people will do anything to solve it, and privacy is the least of their concerns when they're trying to solve a pain point.